Imagine transforming forgotten mineral resources into gleaming gold bars, breathing new life into the mining industry while setting a new standard for sustainable mining. This is the bold reality in Burkina Faso, where innovation is reshaping the Burkina Faso mining sector and redefining the Burkina Faso economy. With a revolutionary approach to resource management and a vision for industrial development, the country is turning waste into wealth, attracting global attention for its mining investment opportunities. This is more than just gold mining. It's a story of economic development, ambition, and the future of investment in Africa. But how is it being done? Here, we would like to take a moment and thank you for supporting us and being a valued part of our strong community. And if you are not yet a member, we encourage you to join us and help build an even stronger community together. Let's get started. Gold has always been a beacon of wealth and ambition, but in Burkina Faso, it's much more than a symbol. It's a cornerstone of the nation's economy and a lifeline for millions. As one of Africa's top gold producers, gold mining plays an essential role in shaping the Burkina Faso economy, contributing significantly to exports and creating livelihoods across the country. Yet, despite this abundance, the nation has long struggled with the paradox of resource wealth, where vast mineral riches fail to translate into broad-based prosperity. A significant part of this struggle stems from how Burkina Faso's gold is managed and exported. In 2022 alone, the country exported gold worth $6.74 billion, with Switzerland receiving the largest share at $5.93 billion. Other destinations included the United Arab Emirates, $534 million, Mali $171 million, India $50.4 million, and Rwanda $36.4 million. These legal exports, facilitated by industrial mining operations, form the backbone of the formal trade sector and contribute to the country's GDP. However, alongside this formal trade exists a shadow economy driven by illegal gold trafficking and gold smuggling. The Sahel region, which includes Burkina Faso, faces significant challenges as criminal networks exploit mineral resources, funneling them into international markets without oversight. This illicit activity not only drains the country's revenue, but also exacerbates environmental degradation and social instability. Gold smuggling further complicates the picture, as large quantities of gold are exported unofficially, bypassing formal trade channels and leaving much of the wealth unaccounted for. Adding to this complexity is the role of artisanal mining, which provides a livelihood for thousands of Burkinabe families, but often operates informally. While not all artisanal mining is illegal, its informal nature makes it susceptible to exploitation by middlemen and smugglers. This contributes to a cycle where much of Burkina Faso's gold wealth ends up enriching foreign markets, while local communities bear the brunt of environmental damage and social conflict. The stark reality is that Burkina Faso's gold often benefits others far more than it benefits its people. For decades, this imbalance has left the nation reliant on foreign powers, unable to fully leverage its mineral resources for domestic economic development.
C'est dans ce sens que lorsque nous prenons par exemple le volet de l'orpaillage, votre thème en dit long sur l'employabilité des jeunes en milieu rural, beaucoup de nos jeunes se retrouvent aujourd'hui sur les sites artisanaux de production, dans des conditions les plus pénibles. C'est peut-être ce qui s'est passé en Europe ou en Amérique dans les années 1800, lorsque les hommes rentrent eux-mêmes dans des galeries, qu'ils creusent eux-mêmes pour sortir le minerai. Nos jeunes continuent de vivre cela, au péril de leur vie. Nous essayons aujourd'hui de moderniser un peu. C'est à l'issue de ça que nous avons créé donc la SONASP, une société qui va se permettre de pouvoir exploiter et de commercialiser nos substances précieuses, notamment l'or. L'or que les jeunes exploitent, que d'autres personnes viennent acheter à vil prix et qui contribuent à nourrir le terrorisme qui sort du pays sans que nous n'ayons aucun contrôle. Nous avons décidé de créer cette société pour essayer de reprendre le contrôle de nos sites miniers et pouvoir permettre aux jeunes qui y sont de produire de façon plus mécanisée et plus respectable.
Now, a bold new chapter is unfolding. With a revolutionary approach to sustainable mining and resource management, Burkina Faso is stepping up to reclaim its treasures. By turning mining waste into gold and keeping more of the value chain within its borders, the country is proving that it is capable of overcoming the challenge of exploitation and dependency. This initiative is more than just an economic strategy. It's a transformative step towards sovereignty and self-reliance. This story isn't just about gold. It's about economic development, empowerment, and the promise of a brighter future for Africa. Burkina Faso's innovation signals a broader shift across the continent, where nations are beginning to demand more from their resources and reimagine what's possible. Gold isn't just an economic driver, it's a political and social force. Controlling this resource is essential for Burkina Faso to assert its sovereignty and build a more equitable future. This is where the revolutionary idea of turning waste into gold comes into play, shifting the power dynamics in favor of the nation. But what makes these gold bars produced from waste so special? To the untrained eye, these gold bars may seem like any other. But their origin tells a story of ingenuity and transformation. These bars were produced from mining waste, materials that had been discarded as worthless. Turning what was once trash into treasure isn't just a technical achievement, it's a profound statement about the value of innovation. Mining operations often leave behind tons of debris, including rocks and sediment mixed with traces of gold. In the past, this waste was seen as an inevitable byproduct, something to be discarded or left to accumulate. Burkina Faso's initiative flips this narrative entirely. By extracting gold from waste, the country is proving that no resource is truly useless. These gold bars are more than just metal, they're a symbol of possibility. They show that Burkina Faso isn't content with exporting raw materials at low prices. Instead, it's creating value within its borders, ensuring that the wealth generated benefits its people. But how exactly does one extract gold from waste? Here's a reminder to please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Black culture, history, civilization, and identity. Let's continue now. Turning mining waste into gold might sound like magic, but it's rooted firmly in the realm of science and engineering. The process combines cutting-edge technology, chemical precision, and an understanding of the unique composition of mining waste. It's a meticulous operation that transforms discarded debris into gleaming bars of gold, an achievement that is as practical as it is remarkable. The first step in this transformation begins at the mining sites themselves. After the primary extraction of gold ore, what's left behind is a mix of crushed rock, fine sediments, and traces of metals that weren't fully recovered during the initial process. This material, known as tailings, often sits idle for years, overlooked as an inevitable byproduct of mining. However, it holds untapped potential. Tiny particles of gold are still trapped within the waste, often too small to be extracted using traditional methods. To harness this hidden wealth, engineers and technicians employ advanced refining techniques, specifically designed to recover even the most minuscule gold particles. The process starts with the collection of waste material, which is carefully sorted and analyzed. Not all mining waste is created equal. Each batch has a unique composition depending on the geological conditions of the mining site and the methods used in the initial extraction. Once the material has been categorized, it's subjected to chemical treatment. One of the most commonly used methods is leaching, a process that involves dissolving the gold particles into a liquid solution. A carefully calibrated chemical, often cyanide or an environmentally safer alternative, is introduced to the waste material. This chemical binds with the gold particles, separating them from the surrounding rock and sediment. The liquid solution, now rich with dissolved gold, is then passed through a series of filtration and extraction stages. During these stages, additional compounds are introduced to precipitate the gold back into a solid form. This creates a concentrated gold product, which is then melted, refined, and molded into bars. The precision required at every step of this process is extraordinary. Engineers must ensure that as much gold as possible is recovered while minimizing waste and environmental impact. What sets this approach apart is not just the technology, but the ability to adapt these methods to local conditions. For example, the mineralogical composition of waste in Burkina Faso can vary significantly from site to site. This requires custom adjustments to the chemical and mechanical processes used in extraction. Engineers in Burkina Faso have developed expertise in tailoring these techniques to maximize efficiency, making the most of the country's unique resources. Another innovative aspect of the process is the use of monitoring technologies. Sensors and data analytics are employed to track the progress of extraction in real time, ensuring that no opportunity for recovery is missed. This level of precision reflects the sophistication of modern mining practices and highlights how Burkina Faso is leveraging technology to reclaim its wealth. But it's not just about technology. The success of this transformation is also deeply tied to the human element. Local engineers, technicians, and scientists have played a pivotal role in mastering these methods. Training programs and partnerships with global experts have equipped Burkinabe professionals with the skills needed to operate these complex systems. This investment in human capital is as important as the technological advancements themselves, ensuring that the expertise stays within the country and benefits future generations. Additionally, the process represents a shift in the broader philosophy of resource management. Instead of focusing solely on extracting new material, Burkina Faso is demonstrating the value of re-examining what's already available. This aligns with the principles of sustainable mining, where resources are utilized to their fullest potential with minimal environmental harm. The transformation of mining waste into gold is more than just a scientific feat. It's a statement of ingenuity and resilience. It shows that challenges, no matter how daunting, can be turned into opportunities with the right mix of technology, expertise, and determination. Burkina Faso's success in this area is paving the way for other nations to rethink how they manage their mineral resources, demonstrating that even the smallest fragments of gold can spark monumental change. But who made this possible? Every great achievement begins with a bold vision, and Burkina Faso's Golden Revolution is no exception. At the forefront of this initiative is SONAP, the National Agency for Gold Production and Marketing. Tasked with overseeing the country's gold production, SONAP has played a crucial role in ensuring that this venture remains locally driven and nationally beneficial. But SONAP didn't act alone. The government's support was instrumental in creating policies that encouraged innovation and collaboration. Partnerships with local businesses, international experts, and mining communities ensured that the initiative was both practical and inclusive. A particularly inspiring aspect of this story is the involvement of small-scale miners. These individuals, often overlooked in the industrial mining sector, were given a chance to participate in the process. Their knowledge of local mining conditions proved invaluable in refining the technology and methods used. This collaboration underscores a key lesson. Progress is most effective when it's a collective effort. But why is this happening now? What made this the right moment for Burkina Faso to take such a bold step? The answer lies in a combination of economic necessity and political will. Timing is everything, and Burkina Faso's decision to turn waste into gold couldn't have come at a better moment. For years, the country grappled with the limitations of exporting raw gold while watching others profit from refining it. This cycle of dependency left Burkina Faso vulnerable to global market fluctuations and unable to fully benefit from its resources. The realization that something had to change was driven by necessity. Economic challenges, coupled with growing awareness of the potential of local value addition, pushed the country to rethink its approach to mining. At the same time, a wave of political leadership across Africa was calling for greater control over resources. Burkina Faso's initiative is part of this broader movement towards self-reliance and economic independence. But the timing wasn't just about politics, it was also about opportunity. Advances in technology made it feasible to extract gold from waste in a cost-effective way. This convergence of need and capability created the perfect conditions for Burkina Faso to embark on its golden revolution. The efforts to reclaim gold from waste in Burkina Faso have not only been groundbreaking, but are also yielding tangible, measurable results. While traditional mining focuses on extracting gold directly from ore, this revolutionary approach taps into an entirely new source: mining tailings. These previously overlooked remnants have proven to be a treasure trove of untapped potential, steadily contributing to the nation's growing output. The scale of what Burkina Faso is achieving isn't just about quantity. It's about redefining efficiency in the mining industry. By recovering even minute gold particles from waste material, this initiative is fundamentally changing how resources are valued. For example, the country has already processed significant quantities of mining debris, creating a blueprint for scaling up production. Another notable outcome is how this innovation has diversified the country's gold supply chain. Traditionally, Most of Burkina Faso's gold has come from industrial mining operations, which rely on large-scale infrastructure and multinational companies. Now, with waste processing, a new dimension has been added to the mining industry, making it possible for smaller-scale and localized efforts to contribute significantly to overall production. What's particularly exciting is that this isn't just a one-time achievement, it's a scalable process. Each mine across Burkina Faso leaves behind waste that could be revisited, analyzed, and transformed into economic opportunity. This opens the door to producing a consistent stream of gold, potentially increasing the country's reserves and exports without the need to expand environmentally harmful extraction operations. On a broader level, this initiative is reshaping expectations about what a resource-rich country like Burkina Faso can achieve. It's no longer about how much gold is initially mined, but about how much value can ultimately be extracted from every ounce of material handled. This shift in mindset positions the country as an innovator within the mining industry, providing a model that could be replicated across Africa and beyond. Perhaps the most important impact of this production is its symbolic weight. Each bar of gold produced from waste carries a story of resilience, ingenuity, and the refusal to let valuable resources go to waste. In a global market where many countries struggle with inefficient resource management, Burkina Faso is demonstrating how determination and innovation can unlock hidden potential. Looking at the broader horizon, experts predict that Burkina Faso could significantly expand this initiative to account for a growing share of its gold production. This would not only boost the Burkina Faso economy, but also reduce the reliance on traditional mining, paving the way for a more sustainable and diversified resource strategy. As the country continues to refine its methods and scale up operations, the question isn't just about how much gold Burkina Faso can produce. It's about how this success can redefine the future of resource management and set new standards for the mining industry worldwide. Now the question is, how will this change Burkina Faso in the eyes of the world? Burkina Faso's groundbreaking efforts to reclaim value from mining waste are not just transforming its economy. They're reshaping the country's global image. For years, Burkina Faso was often perceived as a resource-rich yet economically dependent nation, struggling to retain the wealth generated by its mineral resources. Now, with its innovative approach to sustainable mining and resource sovereignty, the country is positioning itself as a model of ingenuity and resilience on the world stage. First and foremost, this initiative signals that Burkina Faso is no longer content to play the role of a passive exporter of raw materials. By taking control of its resources, adding value locally, and reducing waste, the country is asserting itself as a leader in resource management. This shift is being closely watched by other nations, particularly in Africa, where similar challenges with dependency and exploitation persist. Burkina Faso's success could inspire a broader movement across the continent, encouraging countries to explore innovative ways to maximize the benefits of their mineral resources. On an environmental front, Burkina Faso's commitment to turning mining waste into gold presents a powerful example of responsible development. In a world increasingly focused on sustainability, this move demonstrates that economic growth and environmental stewardship can go hand in hand. International organizations and environmental advocacy groups are likely to take note, casting Burkina Faso as a forward-thinking nation that prioritizes green innovation in the mining industry. Moreover, this initiative elevates Burkina Faso's status as an investment destination. Traditionally, many foreign investors have viewed African countries primarily as sources of raw materials. However, Burkina Faso's ability to leverage advanced technology and foster local expertise challenges this outdated perspective. The country is proving that it has the capacity not only to extract resources, but also to refine and manage them efficiently. This shift is likely to attract interest from global investors looking for opportunities in sustainable mining and advanced industrial development. Burkina Faso's success also sends a strong geopolitical message. For decades, wealthier nations have capitalized on the raw materials extracted from African countries, leaving them to deal with the environmental and social costs. By reclaiming its resources and producing high-value gold bars locally, Burkina Faso is breaking free from the cycle of dependency and asserting its economic independence. This newfound confidence in managing its wealth could lead to stronger negotiating power in international trade and partnerships. Additionally, the country's transformation could alter how it is represented in global media. For too long, headlines about Burkina Faso have often focused on challenges such as poverty, insecurity, and political instability. This success story introduces a new narrative, one of innovation, resilience, and hope. It allows Burkina Faso to be seen not just as a country grappling with obstacles, but as a leader in creating solutions. This change in perception may also have cultural and social ripple effects. The pride associated with these achievements could strengthen national identity and unity, fostering a sense of ownership and empowerment among the Burkinabe people. It sends a clear message to the world that Burkina Faso is a nation capable of shaping its destiny and contributing meaningfully to the global economy. In a world that often underestimates smaller or developing nations, Burkina Faso's rise as a leader in sustainable mining and resource efficiency is a reminder of the potential that lies in determination and innovation. The country is no longer just a participant in the global gold trade. It's becoming a trailblazer, showing that even the smallest fragments of opportunity can lead to monumental change. Do you think Burkina Faso's decision will be life-saving? Will more nations want to do this? Let us know in the comment section. Can Africa grow if it starts reclaiming its resources? Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If so, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We have decided to bring videos on something nobody talks about: the Black culture, civilization, history, and evidence about how glorious Blacks have been. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.